McLaughlin into the ball. Everyone's stationary until it's caught. And here comes Chase Brown. 15-20, Brown slithers through to the 26-yard line. Bengals starters will go at least this first drive. Jamar Chase not in the lineup. Quick toss over the middle, caught at the 35, and T. Higgins. Motion comes from Gesicki. Off the bubble and forced out of bounds. Brown hit by J.J. Russell. Burrow goes under center and motions Higgins. Handoff, Brown plunges through the middle. He's got enough. Shedrick Jackson into the right side slot. Brown powers his way across the 40 up to the 43. 2nd down and 4. Burrow over the middle, caught. That's a remarkable grab from Irwin. He got popped. So the Bengals are moving on this opening drive. Burrow, handoff, Brown. Lowers his shoulder, gets inside the 45. Screen and run against Indy last year that gave you an idea of his high ceiling. Play action to Brown, who picks up the blitz. Burrow's going deep for Higgins. Out of his hands, incomplete. 3rd down and 5. Thrown to Josevich inside the 25. And wiggles inside the 20 and into the red zone. Tracked down by Tyke Smith.
Excellent pass protection. Joe having plenty of time. Hits Josevich. But one thing we lost with that last play, we've been talking about.
Burrow under center, 4 of 5 for 41 yards on the opening drive. Lassiter motions, Burrow spikes it. Burrow on 2nd down and 10. Brown hit behind the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 21 by Merriweather, who's been everywhere.
That offensive line looks good right now, and I wouldn't be surprised going into the season. They continue to do a job. He's going to be right up there again.
First flag of the year. Adrian Hill.
False start, offense, number 30, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Started at the Cincinnati 27, now at the 26 of the Bucs. Burrow, clean pocket, throws for Higgins. And a flag. Got hit going into the sideline by Josh Hayes.
Pass interference, defense, number 32. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic, 1st down.
Burrow. Brown. Dances back to the line. 2nd down and goal from the 10. Burrow looks. Higgins cuts inside. He walks into the end zone for a Cincinnati touchdown.
Excellent drive. T. Higgins gets open right away, and Joe gets him the ball quickly. And the rest is T. Higgins just sidestepping. Yeah, I bailed. I'm sorry. I bailed on it.
We went to training camp this past week. You can't walk 10 feet without running into a young Bengals fan idolizing that new hairdo. Not one fingertip of a Buccaneer landed on Joe Burrow.
It was excellent. Worked a nice lather, long drive, very successful, get a touchdown. Good day's work.
Bucky Irving, the lone setback. Trask hands off, Irving plows into the line, gets out to the 30. Trask throws the screen. This is Irving's bread and butter. And he got wrestled down at the 30-yard line by Jermaine Pratt.
I believe that was a good re-sign, bringing Von Bell back here.
Absolutely. Trask on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, off the hands of Irving, incomplete. Coverage from Logan Wilson, and the Bengals defense gets a 3 and out. 4th round pick a couple years ago out of Georgia. Regrettably for the Bengals, Charlie Jones injured last week, so he's unavailable to return punts. This is going to bounce inside the 35, and Trenton Irwin lets that get down. Thank you, Marissa, and a handoff to Travion Williams, And the opening play of the drive sees Josh Hayes into the mix. They protect Jake Browning. Last year, would it be Simeon or Browning for QB2? He won the job and a lot more. Long ball over the middle, off the outstretched hand of Kwame Lassiter. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, for a backup quarterback to come in and to do what he did was great. Plus, he had an excellent college career at Washington, so I mean, it wasn't like it was a surprise.
They've added Jalen McMillan to the team this year in the draft. And the first punt belongs to the incumbent, and it's fair caught at the 23-yard line. Behind Kyle Trask, 3 and out for the Tampa Bay defense or offense the first time around, and lobbing downfield. That's a big opening for the big tight end.
Trask doing a nice job, little play action fake, comes out to his right. Ryan Miller coming across, unguarded right there.
He played one game last year, is released in final cuts, but stuck around on the practice squad. Handoff to Irving, who's going to get a lot of time today. Fans excited to get back here to Paycor Stadium. Their 9-8 campaign last year, needle threaded. And Jalen McMillan makes the grab. The 22-year-old rookie, 19-yard gain.
Bucks doing a nice job with the play action fake, and Trask getting rid of it quickly. And right there, as you mentioned, McMillan, number 15, makes the catch.
Couple big chunk plays of 24 and 19 on the drive for the Buccaneers. Play action. Trask stands in. Ball is batted and intercepted. Dax Hill. And now they've said it is incomplete, that it hit the ground. Trask with a redo. That route nearly got jumped. Held on to by McMillan. 3rd down and 6. Trask. Caught. And Trey Palmer escapes into the sideline at the 6. Trask and the Buccaneers are driving, trying to tie the game. Irving moves in alongside Trask. Trask bounces free. Now he's going to run up the middle. That's how they grow them in Texas. Trask. Handoff. Irving found a seam, got into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
You see right there, Trask doing a nice job on that handoff, holding Osai, the defensive end. Osai could not commit right away because he didn't know if he was going to hand the ball off or not. And he kept Osai out there.
Through an 8-play, 77-yard drive with 3 plays of 19 yards or longer, and this game is tied.
Well, not big enough, not strong, blah, blah, blah. No, just played his entire – you rattled off his stats, man. The guy was amazing.
Dynamic kickoff. And at the 25-yard line, Chris Evans certainly enhances a resume when they consider those things. It's great to see, truly. Browning fakes the pitch. Throws out to the 34-yard line, and that is caught by Lassiter.
More company up in Canton, let alone, we're starting to get more here in the Ring of Honor.
Browning. Shedrick Jackson was engaging Hayes, and it flies over his head, incomplete.
2012, 2013, the last time that Eric was in this stadium for a game, it was against the Steelers. Eric told me it was going to be a pretty cool moment we got on the field tonight.
And he has gotten on the field, who's joined the punting competition midway through training camp. And will bomb this away toward Trey Palmer. Gets that to 15 and return it. 9-yard gain out to the 24.
Have a nice touchdown drive, make some plays, and then go 3 and out. And that was well done. And I think our starters were welcome. Receivers that are really blossoming before our eyes, and they're starting to gel with our quarterback, and our quarterback's healthy. And so far so good.
Trask complete short to Cody Thompson.
Who can translate it from the practice field out here on the game field?
Trask on 3rd down. And able to extend the drive. Completes out to the 37-yard line.
We know he's an excellent route runner. And then watching Yoshi come on, has really been fun for us because he's starting to really get the confidence of the people around him. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that comes together for us. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it a combination of more than 2? We'll see. You know, we've really liked what we've seen in Zach Moss.
Motion across from Miller. Under pressure, fired into the ground. And a good moment to flash from Miles Murphy coming off the edge and lassoing Trask.
Another guy on defense, Dax Hill. Back-to-back plays, almost came up with the interception. Then there was a short pass. I thought the guy was wide open. All of a sudden, 23s, they're like so quick.
And explosiveness in spades. And so anytime he gets a chance to show that, break on the ball.
Well, and you guys loaded up the safety room. You get Geno Stone from Baltimore, and then you bring back Von Bell. A lot of excitement there as Trask fires. That is picked off. Pulled in by Josh Newton.
After going down there on the last drive. But he's had a good camp. We're looking for big things from him, too.
Excellent play there. A little bit of a vertical to get up and get that one.
Here on the opening day of preseason with Trent Brown unavailable. Pitched for Browning. And the offensive line struggling to get a lot of push in the run game since that.
I was really impressed with his first play here.
Only started 8 games at Georgia. Redshirted as a freshman, dealt with injuries last year. Up to the 40-yard line, that's Lassiter.
Opening game to start. Welcome to the NFL. You're facing Leroy Selman and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It was a little rainy on the riverfront that night, wasn't it?
Yep.
False start. Offense. Number 76. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
But starting the regular season would be phenomenal. He would just, and what he's done so far, I know you got Trent Brown in there too in the mix, but Mims has done a phenomenal job not only in camp but tonight.
Trey Palmer back to return. He was able to return the kick from Rico, but it was fair caught at the 23 on Robbins' last effort. And he puts 110% into this. Return from the 10. And racing from one numbers to the other as the Buccaneers take over at their own 14-yard line midway point of the second quarter. And Trask delivers a bullet to the 20-yard line. Grabbed by Miller. They were selling off the TVs here, too. You could own a little piece of Paycor Stadium over this offseason.
Hey, Mike, they got the rookie in there, Cedric Johnson, Ole Miss rookie, number 52, edge rusher.
Trask handing off again, this time into John Meta. First down Tampa Bay as they've escaped the shadow of their own goalpost. Trask, that's a bit high, but Tucker reels it in and dives down to the 33. Shaka Hayward is a little nicked up.
It's a line coach, a run game coordinator. Riscotti is the pass game coordinator. So you have some pretty good assistant coaches to work with.
7th round draft pick. Trask to throw. 4th-year player firing long and falling and making the grab is Jarrett.
Credit, he's got a defender right in his face right here. You see, hits him just as he throws it. Dax Hill, but man, a lot of pressure there coming up by the Cincinnati Bengals defense.
Sean Meta came in and made initial contact on Trask and still the 28-yard gain. And again, it's Jarrett. He's fit in quite nicely for Tampa Bay. Trask hands off. Tucker inside the 20.
Flag.
Back at the 34-yard line in the offensive backfield.
Replay, second down.
Brandon Walton, the right tackle, getting called for holding. Tackle out of Iowa.
Trask unloads. Hill got a piece and then separated from the ball. Big hit from Battle.
Flag.
And that's going to come with a late flag for the hit. Battle out of Alabama last year. Handoff off the left-hand side, and on 3rd down and 13. Cleveland, Indianapolis, and now Tampa Bay signed a 3-year deal back in March. McLaughlin, that's a knuckleball that hits off the upright, no good. From 51 yards.
I think it looks cool. I'll tell you what, I know the orange and black is a thing, but it's good that they bring that white back.
Browning going for it all. And it is picked off by Keenan Isaac.
Very nice right there. Coverage makes the pick.
So the Buccaneers, who missed a 51-yard field goal to try and take the lead after a 50-plus yard drive a moment ago.
Syracuse, I think they put out a couple good running backs, NFL history.
They have. Trask, complete short. Payne Durham into the sideline, pushed out by Jean Meta. We're still looking for the Anthony Munoz name of the preseason award. Trask to throw on first down. And he completes just short of midfield. And again, Payne Durham. Let's check the box, come out in front of a big crowd, onto a new field, out of a new locker room. Make their mark right off the bat. They certainly did that. This is airmailed over Devin Culp, incomplete.
It went perfectly, having a real long drive, getting everybody in the mix, pass catching, running the football for the offensive lineman, pass blocking, run blocking. So
third down and 10. Trask, pressured, sacked. Dropped by Shaka Hayward. Jeff Gunter combined to knock Trask down and set up fourth down.
I was going to say, Gunter and Shaka met right about the same time. Nice move by the defense right there. Little arm under by.
And that's precisely what the Bengals will create. They burn a timeout to stop the clock. Ball driven away to Irwin. Returned from the 20. Shakes a tackle 25. And then got stuck at the 26-yard line by Smith.
And Jackson Carman at left tackle.
Browning. Tosses short, caught at the 35. And clock ticks down to 1:10. Browning. Goes off the left side for Evans. He gets wrapped up, and he is out of bounds. J.J. Russell. And running one of the most complicated defensive schemes in the NFL by everybody's account. Browning is going to go deep down the right-hand side. Hangs it up for Jackson. Incomplete. And a flag. Browning throws to the near sideline. Caught running back in bounds. Hudson first down to midfield. Big beneficiary of that. First down from midfield. Browning escapes. He's going to run. Got popped at the 47-yard line. So timing issues aside, Browning, play action, throws over the seam, in and out of the hands of Hudson. Incomplete. Browning, and he gets something here. Throws a duck. That got tipped at the line of scrimmage by Russell. So fourth down and 7. Bengals do have a timeout left. Browning steps in, completes to the 40, dipping down Hudson with first down yardage. Rico to hold. Snap, spot, kick. Wow!
Wide right.
Monster kick, but it's wide. Drives this away. This will bounce in the end zone and through the back. And so as we've discussed throughout, if the ball lands before the 20-yard line.
In the major leagues, one guy's looking at one guy, and sometimes they don't get it. Now you got all these guys that you have to watch, make sure they don't leave early. So, those officials need some great eyes.
Be back in due time, it appears. Wolford out of the backfield. Tucker again. Got smashed by Nate Brooks. Motions in Tucker. Wolford to throw. And completes. Ryan Miller back to his feet and swarmed. Thompson motions. And with all that misdirection, it's Sean Tucker over the right guard. Comes in at safety to replace Anthony. Give off the right side. And a submarine tackle from Nate Brooks. Released by Jacksonville last week. Motion through from Thompson. Handoff, big hole, and he might be gone. Sean Tucker slaloms his way inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job by that offensive line creating movement, but then, wow, what a nice cutback. Tucker taking it to the outside, and his line created a spot between.
Was a unanimous All-American for Syracuse. DJ Williams comes in and immediately receives the handoff. Wolford out of the gun. Wolford is sacked. Zach Taylor wanted to see more pressure on the quarterback.
We were talking about earlier, the rookie from Ole Miss. Man, it was a jailbreak.
Or we think he'll start to flash what we saw in him coming out of college. Handoff goes to Williams. Try off the left-hand side. Laughlin will try and give Tampa Bay their first lead. He missed from 51 in the first half. This from 35. Money. Brad Cragthorpe moves into the quarterback coach spot.
So you have a great point there. Not only is he the offensive coordinator, but he's been here and he's worked with Zach. So there's some continuity there. I mean, you know, he does have a new title and he's running things, but the fact that he's been involved with Zach.
During the return, holding against the return team, number 40. That penalty to force 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, Cincinnati.
Best work came in the 2-minute drill at the end of the first half. Bootleg goes short. Cam Grandy too short. Browning out of the gun. Williams shimmies out to the 20.
Wow. Texas A&M, I just remember him getting here. I was talking about it.
Browning fires to the sideline. That's caught. There's a flag down in the backfield.
I saw a nice takedown.
Holding offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, remains third down.
Still ultimately trying to find his way. Browning, bubble on 3rd and 16. Ball came out. Flag is down. Yep.
We got two from the Indians.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 76. That penalty is declined. Fourth down.
This is Rico who will punt from the end zone, and we'll see what kind of distance he can get. He sends Canoe backpedaling all the way to the 32. But a chance for a return, diving across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
In chemistry with Joe Burrow.
Just worked on being a receiver. You know, this is my first true off season. So I got to work on just catching, route running, shifting, and just being more confident in who I was as an athlete and as a receiver. Seeing them in real life, that you're able to interact with them and they're able to give you pointers, and you're able to see how they do what they do so well. And so you can work on it in real time.
Well, Andre, it was great seeing you guys back out there. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Wolford throws on 3rd and 14. And the Caravan stopped at the 49-yard line, short of the yard to gain.
Continues to get better and continues to impress.
Camarda.
I'm sorry, Mike, and a great interview.
No doubt.
Great job, Marissa.
Did I mention Princeton?
You did. You did mention Princeton.
What does it feel being on this sideline and playing in front of the great crowd we had tonight?
No, it's definitely different. I was just telling a couple of guys that I'm trying to get used to and adjust to be on this side of the ball. And I have so many memories in this stadium already, so trying to get adjusted to be on this side of the ball, though. It's good to see this type of offense, get ready for it. I got great guys now, like Vaughn back, to help me learn this defense, lose defense, and I think I'm doing a great job of it.
Now, 3rd down and 7 coming for the Cincinnati offense. And Browning, time, that's batted, incomplete, and a flag down at the line of scrimmage. That was Ernest Brown.
Holding offense, number 79. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Good to hear from Geno Stone. Eric DaCosta, the general manager in Baltimore, said he might be the best 7th-round pick we've ever had. Amazing attitude, jumped into special teams, and then with Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton out, he ran with the job in a major way. Earns a multi-year deal here in Cincinnati.
Including their parents. And guys, Cedric told me it would make his night if he is able to get a good hit on his brother. If he does, he's never...
Under 3 to play in the 3rd quarter. Wolford out to the 36-yard line on the last defensive drive for the Bengals.
Oh, nice job. Good penetration.
And did they get him short of the line to gain? They needed a yard. They are short.
But they're occupying 1 and 2 offensive linemen so the linebackers can make the tackle.
Crowd comes alive. 4th down and inches. Somebody jumped. Bell.
Neutral zone infraction, defense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. It results in a first down.
Stretch handoff to the right. And Williams out at the 46-yard line. Jeff Gunter chased him down. Helped that group reach the playoffs and then signed a $100 million three-year contract. Handoff off the right for DJ Williams and Cedric Johnson. Joe Burrow returns from a wrist surgery last year, makes his debut, leads a touchdown drive. 3rd and 1 to begin the fourth quarter, and this is stonewalled at midfield. So you can bet they're going to go for it again. Wolford under center, 4th down and 1. Play action, throw, complete. And Kieft takes it into the sideline with a 1st down. Canoe into the slot, Wolford, play action, bootleg to the other side, this complete. Thompson, a 1st down and more for McLaughlin. Thompson motion, a lot of window dressing. This looks familiar. Wolford this time will walk further downfield and dancing into the sideline, Raleigh Webb.
Get a feel for the run game and then hit the regular season full speed.
For you, going into year 2 now, what's been the biggest difference that you've seen out there at camp? You can see just how explosive you are when you're out there on the field. What is your training regimen like when you're in the offseason?
I'm working out pretty much every day, probably like a lot of everybody else, but yeah, I work pretty hard in the offseason and translate to the field.
Chase, appreciate the time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Ramon Jefferson into the game at running back. 3rd down. Wolford looks, fires, end zone incomplete. Dropped by Tanner Canoe. Wolford fakes the handoff, throws the slants. Ball batted around and hits the ground.
Holding offense, number 73. That penalty's declined. 1st down, timeout.
Watching us practice, this is what the dream looks like. And here he is at Paycor Stadium. Good throw by Woodside out to the perimeter. That's caught at the 8-yard line. And let's go down to Marissa.
The juice isn't that edge to you, but it's something that can really carry into the regular season, and that's how it's been for us during training camp.
As one of the veteran leaders on this defense, what have you been stressing to some of the younger guys, especially in the secondary? And Mike, every time I see the DB group together, it always looks like you guys are having the most fun out of anyone out there. But how do you balance having that fun and that energy with also just the seriousness of what's ahead of you?
We know the right time when to have fun and when to lock in and do our jobs.
And the best slot corner in the National Football League, Mike Hilton. Collins starting to show off a little bit here. Alongside Yosevach, 23-yard catch in the 1st quarter. Woodside. That's out of the reach.
And that's what Rico was doing in practice, too. Look at this.
That is a near-perfect spiral. Lands at the 2 and goes a couple yards deep into the end zone. And an NFL record, 278 against the Denver Broncos in 2000. Handoff goes to DJ Williams. Good to see Corey Dillon.
Of course, I had a chance to play with Tim, and I had a chance to watch Corey quite a bit. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting September 23rd.
Wolford play fake. Throw over the middle. That's Williams again. Got hit by Devin Harper.
You know, a lot of things to work on with those backups and the guys that weren't on the starting unit.
Williams plows forward to the 33-yard line. Next week in Chicago, hopefully we'll see a lot of content on Hard Knocks. Count me as a fan. Rushing right and throwing on the run. That is on the money to David Wells. That last pass was incomplete. Jules got a piece of it on the way out of bounds. And so 3rd down and 7. Wolford throws, receiver lost his footing, nothing doing. It's kind of funny because you might be the nicest human being I've ever met. I just can't imagine you offering any trash talk. Lassiter started to reverse field. Instead, will take the couple yards he can get out to the 32.
Location, you know, in the back end, we got a couple new safeties. Bringing Vaughn back certainly helps that, and we gotta be a lot better than we were last year to help our offense out for sure.
When you look at you and Jermaine Pratt in the middle of the defense now, season's 5 that the two of you are working together.
Holding
they're going to give us, and I think playing alongside someone like that is always good. Find little nuances within your game and within the defense that we can get better at.
I've gotten to see a lot of the young guys take the field tonight. What's your favorite part about watching some of these guys get their shot?
Yeah, it was crazy. We ended up our wives actually had birth in the exact same room, and then in postpartum recovery, we were next door neighbors.
Play fake, Woodside completes to Cam Grandy, and the Bengals are moving. On to Tennessee, then Atlanta. Woodside throwing deep down the left side. Jermaine Burton for a touchdown.
There he is.
Big play, Burton to the 4, making an impact.
Oh, nice little hesitation move. That got him the distance, the separation.
The third
Before
round
the
draft
pass,
pick, Jermaine
illegal
Burton.
contact, defense, number
And
21.
this one counts.
That penalty declined, touchdown.
1 yards, the longest play of the night for the third round draft pick. McPherson bangs through the extra point. Perfect passer rating now for Woodside. 7 of 8 for 111 and a TD. Canoe sheds a tackle, got up to the 31-yard line. Wolford to throw. Got it away. It's Jefferson at the 38. Back to throw. Wolford. Canoe reaches out
What a
and
catch.
snares it at the 45. Tossed over the middle again. That looks familiar. Canoe again.
Wow.
To the 33. College free agent showing out on this drive. Wolford looks, delivers over the middle into the zone at the 25, keeping his feet. And Jefferson into the red zone as we hit the 2-minute warning. Bengals respond with a field goal. We'd end in a tie. Wolford to throw on 1st and 10, and he airmails that out of play.
There you go.
And a lot of primetime games this year. Everyone expects a lot of these Bengals. Wolford hands off, plunging through Jefferson, and he got rebuffed. Clock is ticking down to 1:20. 3rd and 7. Wolford to throw. Flushed. Fires incomplete. 4th down. Crowd alive at Paycor.
Oh.
Flag. And a false start.
False start, offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Wolford to throw. Pressured from behind. He lost for the end zone. Incomplete. But there's a flag.
Pass interference, defense, number 39. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
Wolford. Jefferson.
There you go.
Continuing to push toward the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And Tampa Bay wrests the lead away from Cincinnati with 57 seconds to go from Ramon Jefferson.
That's just pure power, determination. A couple of linemen keep pushing. A little push from behind.
For the moment.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
McLaughlin.
Oh my goodness.
Stuck that inside the pipe. And this is returnable from the 1. Evans. Steamrolls forward, 25-30. Evans lowers his shoulder, gets a lot of real estate out to the 37. And Woodside leads the Bengals offense out, trying to pull out a win in the last 50 seconds. McLaughlin, the tight end, motions right. Woodside, pressure up the middle. Woodside going deep down the left sideline. Caught again by Burton.
Wow.
Jermaine Burton does it again. Burton for 2 big ones now.
Turned him around. But Hayes is right there, and he still makes the catch. Great concentration.
Woodside to throw. He's looking. Flag it attempt. And that was a lot of contact on the aforementioned Hakeem Butler. Woodside to throw. Woodside throwing toward the end zone. Skitters out of the hands of a diving Kendrick Pryor, and he knew he had him. Took a 14-10 lead, seeded a touchdown that saw the Bucs ahead in the final minute. Woodside throws left and skips out of bounds to get the Bengals all the way down to the 24. They need 10 here to extend the game. Woodside evades. Looks, he's going to run at the 20. He's caught from behind, and he is short. Woodside, some heroic moments, but in the end, Cincinnati is going to fall short tonight. Cincinnati will fall in week 1 of the preseason to Tampa Bay, a real thriller at the end, and they'll look at the joint practices on Thursday.